For the last 2 days, I think it has been mind-boggling. It has brought to fruition the fact that I have to join the dots between the strategy, the risk, and the numbers. And why the numbers? Because all what happens at the backyard, you can only see it when the numbers start telling.
The most important part of this course, sitting with colleagues from government parastatals, gives you an avenue of how to operationalize and work within the local Kenya government rules. It opened up the issue of transparency. An example was given of how Netflix is restructuring their board and creating more transparency, thereby reducing risk. And last but not least, I met a colleague who we were with in college 35 years ago. And he came and I couldn't believe it. So the course is very special to me. I'll not forget that.
The facilitators really took time to know what are the emerging issues in boards. And for me, that was, it is at the right moment when we've seen a couple of big corporates falling, the likes of Nakumatt, the likes of Uchumi. Now KQ was the ideal case study at this point in time. It mixed strategy where government is involved, private sector is involved, taking deeper decisions than anyone could imagine. So I would say for every board member to read on the same page. I think this is an out of ordinary class that every board member should attend.
I also like the choice of the site. Is very quiet, very serene environment. I like the participants in the class from various backgrounds and experience. You know, I like even the mix in terms of ages and the spectrum of industry experience of the participants in the class.
There will be quite a number of things that I will implement. One, and the most important one, is to make sure that I'm forward-looking. I need to look at my key performance indicators and make sure that 60% of what I do is forward thinking, forward understanding, and the history. Whereas it is good, I should be able to think about tomorrow and the day after, so that we make Cooperative Bank of Kenya a better institution.
In our day-to-day business operations, we take enterprise risk management as another thing to be done. But you know, out of this session, I've come to realize how it is connected to strategy and how ultimately it speaks to the numbers that come at the end of the trading period. So there's a very strong linkage between a strategy, financial performance, and how you manage risk in between the two, and then the whole life cycle starts afresh.